ever felt awkward at an event? Have you ever been in a book club and run into other people at an event that, oh my gosh, they've read the same book or they're in the same book club and you see them at another event? If this is you, we've got a great topic today, and I promise it will all make sense because we're going to talk about one of my favorite quotes and how this quote from a book from Be Seen, put it here, Be Seen by Jen Gottlieb, connected the dots, raised reputational capital, and did it in a way that made all of us laugh and instantly feel connected. But we'll get into that in a second. But first, hey, I'm glad to see those of you watching live. Thanks for being here. Get up and chat, say hello, let me know where you're watching from, and join the conversation. If we haven't connected yet, I'm Laura Morlando, the Stress Commando, and I am the founder and CEO of Down and Dirty Networking. And what I can tell you is we do things differently here. And today we had our member event, and we don't have meetings, we have events. We're not a group, we're a community, and we are 100% relational networking. What this means is we take time to learn from and about somebody to build lasting and authentic relationships. We cut the fluff of traditional networking. There are no 30-second commercials. There's no pitch slapping. None of that is allowed. We strip everything away and dig into meaningful conversations. And today's event was no different because we learned something very valuable, that when you treat everyone like an instant best friend and you save space for a meaningful conversation, your new people fit right in because they're instant best friends. And people you think you've known forever, you're going to learn something you never knew about them. It just simply is holding a little bit of space to have a more meaningful conversation. Okay, so what does that have to do with the topic of today's talk? So today, I want to talk to you about a quote, like I said, that came from the book from my mentor and coach. This is Be Seen by Jen Gottlieb. And it's a great tip for you to know when you're feeling awkward or imposter syndrome's kicking in. That's always how Jen talks about it. But as it relates to networking, before you're going into an event and you're just like, oh, I really don't want to do it, or you're feeling a little intimidated, or you're feeling a little less than, if anything, any of that starts happening to you at an event, I want you to remember this quote by Jen Gottlieb. Everybody poops. First of all, it's going to make you laugh. It makes me laugh. But everybody's on the same level because everybody poops. It gets you out of your head, makes you make sure that you're treating everybody like your instant best friend and moving forward in a very powerful way. And where this was a big connection point this week is on my group program for my marketing program, because I'm also a marketing consultant. It was so interesting. Someone was having call resistance, and we were talking through this. And myself and somebody else in the community had read Jen's book. So we had read the Be Seen book. And we both said it at the same time. Everybody poops. We all started laughing. Everyone else in the room was like, what are you guys talking about? And so, of course, we shared, explained, and dropped the link to Jen's book so they could get the Be Seen book. And when I'm done, I'll drop the link so that you can access it too. But the point is this. The point is this. When you lean into something that is just so stupid, simple, so profound, and you share it, when you find somebody else who either it resonates with or also knows the same thing, it's an instant connection point. So if you're looking for a way to overcome awkwardness, treat everyone like an instant best friend. Remember, everybody poops, and you're welcome to share that. Like, oh my gosh, have you ever heard about this book, this phrase, everybody poops? You'll have an instant connection point. You'll have a conversation that's built on laughter, familiarity, but also a very valuable tool for you to get out of your own way to do the thing that you need to do. Whether you're interviewing for a job, or you're asking for a promotion, or you're doing the thing that you're really kind of fearful of or scary, when you're feeling scared or it's scary for you, everybody poops. Just remember what Jen Gottlieb says. Everybody poops. And have a little bit of a laugh, stand up a little bit taller, and go do the thing. And you'll never believe what can happen for you. You'll never know what kind of connections you can create. So I see some people watching live. Get up and chat. Let me know what you think about this quote. If this one makes you laugh or chuckle, if you see some value in this, or know of another one that you would like to share. This can be really powerful. And in today's event, we actually had people sharing from all backgrounds what they were dealing with. And interestingly, call reluctance was something, imposter syndrome was something else. And we had some other people feeling like, I don't even know, just interview reluctance. They're interviewing for new positions and new jobs. So no matter what your background is, no matter whether you stay with someone that you think can help you because you want them to buy something, first off, I'm going to tell you, engage in relational networking, adopt a relational networking mindset, focus on learning from and about someone, and then be open to share the things that you've learned, the wisdom that you have. Those shared experiences are really, really helpful. And this shared experience of us sharing the same quote to help somebody out in one of my other communities was hugely funny, but very impactful. And we've been texting each other about this. And even my husband, who's read the book, we were having a conversation. I'm like, that's so funny that we're having this conversation about I was talking about imposter syndrome, and we were kind of going on and on about it. And I said, it's so funny this had come up. This came up on the call today, and in our marketing meeting, and we all quoted Jen. He's like, yeah, everybody poops. So it's a connector point. It's something that can create commonality, and it's a great way to engage in what we call relational networking, where you can co-elevate, collaborate, and connect. Because we believe you only connect when you co-elevate and collaborate. And collaboration of thought, ideas, and laughter is where you connect. And you can co-elevate by sharing your best tip practices, celebrating someone for sharing that, and something as simple as a quote, but talking about how you can use it in a meaningful way, and how this book that you got the quote from can help you in a meaningful way, and even sharing that I'm very excited. I'm just checking the picture. Right? I'm very excited to be one of Jen's students. Started a whole nother conversation about what I do to invest in myself, so that I can continue to invest and pour into others. And it was just a really meaningful conversation that came from a quote, Everybody Poops by Jen Gottlieb. So I hope this is helpful. If so, give me a thumbs up or drop in the comments and let me know. I appreciate you for those of you watching live, and I really appreciate those who are watching on replay as well. Thank you for being here. And if this is helpful, you're going to want to mark your calendars down for every Wednesday afternoon, sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I go live every Wednesday afternoon for another episode of Networking Know-How. And if you would like to see and learn more tips and kind of get a better sense of how you can adopt this relational networking mindset and engage in relational networking like we do here in Down and Dirty Networking, you're going to want to check out our Down and Dirty Networking Facebook and LinkedIn pages. We drop some really great articles, tips, tricks for you to move forward more stupid simply with relational networking. Or if you just can't wait for that, go ahead and subscribe to our Down and Dirty Networking YouTube channel. You'll be able to catch these lives on any one of those 3 platforms. But on YouTube, we also have a curated playlist. Depending on the topics you're looking for, there's a bunch of content up there that we've loaded for you as far as what we believe networking really can be and what it needs to be. Relational networking, not transactional. You'll get more. You'll get more by doing and pushing less. Like, it's amazing what happens. You'll get more opportunity, ideas, and everything. And I was super excited that on our event today, everyone's vibrational energy increased significantly. And with increased vibrational energy, you have increased clarity and focus and ability to move forward in a very powerful way. So hope this was helpful. Give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more networking know-how every Wednesday afternoon, sometime between 3:30 and 5:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't know where I'll be going live. We're doing fire recovery move back, so I'm bouncing back and forth between 2 houses, which is why you're seeing me outside today. So who knows? Maybe, just maybe, you'll see me next. All right, thanks so much, and I will see you next Wednesday. But until then, happy networking. Bye for now.